Good morning, Juan Carlos and everybody. Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025. It is 10:09 a.m. and I have just started our 10 o'clock class recording for the Monday and Wednesday group. So, as everybody knows, we are having speaking classes only this week. And I am trying to share the screen. Am I sharing? Yes, right? Okay. So we were talking about sweet and sour, and I ended mentioning a movie that I watched when I was still in university. No, to be honest, when I was still in high school, preparing for the university entry exam, selectividad, and our history teacher presented us this movie. Let me see if I can find a trailer. Not sure. This is all right. As everybody can imagine, it is a very, very old movie, but it brings interesting reflections about things that are happening nowadays. So let's watch it. Let me share the sound. Just a moment, I'm trying, eh?
Yeah, don't worry.
Sound, optimize, and let's see. Let me activate the subtitles just in case.
The world we are preparing, Winston, is a constant victory, a constant triumph. You are beginning to accept it. Will soon welcome it, and finally become part of it.
In 1949, George Orwell had a vision of the future. Today, that vision is still a best-selling novel, and is as terrifying as ever.
If you want a vision of the future, Winston, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever.
A future where freedom becomes slavery, where privacy is forbidden, the past forgotten, and where living people simply vanish. Yet one man and one woman dare.
Can you get Sunday afternoon off?
Yes.
Take this.
Everyone knows. The thing that is in room 101 is the worst thing in the world.
We can't get inside you. We can't get to your heart.
John Hurt, Susanna Hamilton, Cyril Cusack, and Richard Burton in the crowning role of his career.
What are your true feelings towards Big Brother?
I hate.
You must love him. It's not enough to obey him. You must love him.
The film of the book of the year. George Orwell's 1984.
So real.
Privacy.
So real.
So real. We are in 2025. And this was, he said 1979?
More or less, because it's some years before. No?
He
Yeah.
wrote, don't remember when he
In
wrote.
1949.
1949. So,
And it's the same than in the COVID time. COVID, I watched
COVID.
one movie, like it was recorded like 3 years before the COVID time. I don't know the name now. I can look for later, but it was the same things that what happened in 2020. It was like the real virus start in China. One person just eats something that he shouldn't. He start to be sick. He start to be sick with another family, with some people, and bring it to all the world. It was contagious. I remember something like this, but it was the same thing that happened in the days before than the COVID time. It was like, it's something to think about. It's like
Yes,
some people know what is going to happen.
yes, absolutely. It is mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. Just a sec. Because I am getting used to copy and paste the links of whatever YouTube videos I watch in the class, because they always block the content. So when I need to trim the video, the students can refer to the document and watch the video at the same time as we did. So guys, if you notice that the video is edited, you can refer to the link here. Yeah. So, and it is it is just amazing how they mention lack of privacy, as he mentions Big Brother in 1949.
Start
And then
in 20th century, just exactly 2031, something like this, and continues in these days.
and the Big Brother program, first recorded in America, in North America, sorry, the format is someone that is invigilating you, just like someone is invigilating them all the time in the movie.
We're in
So
a wheel. We're in a wheel, and we can't get down. Just
yeah.
continue rolling, producing.
That's true.
They want us just don't think too much. You think you are free,
But you
but
are not.
continue the line. You can think you are free, but continue the line, please. Don't go out.
That's
And this
it.
is not about to be really like you are, I don't know how to say, terraplanist. I don't know how you say in English. I think it's not, because yesterday I watched one program, a sport program. They brought a football player that think the earth is just flat.
Flat.
For me is no sense, okay, because I know about technology, about science. So, but it's not only about the world it's flat or the planet is flat. It's about all you can think out of the people knowledge. It's something like you can't. You have to continue like. It's frozen.
I think I do have signal. Yeah. Modern flight are flat if flight
Flat.
earther.
Sorry, it's almost frozen. The signal is bad now.
Yeah, right. Better. Better.
No, it's arriving. It's arriving the signal, but I see the screen like blur.
Pixeled.
Yeah, excellent.
Let's give it some seconds because I'm checking. Initially, I have full coverage.
Flat earther.
Flat earther definition and meaning. The meaning of flat earther is a person who believes that the earth is flat.
For me, that thinking, of course, I respect, because everybody can think for themselves, okay? But for me, it's no sense. About I watch a lot of information. I think and I studied that not all. Is the first question yesterday was, come on, in the NASA, the NASA.
You can say NASA. You can say
NASA,
NASA.
the NASA in Russia, China, all their planet station. You think everybody is just spoke about that just for what? If
Yeah.
this was
Just to bother you, right?
that for me is no sense.
Yeah, for me
Religion
too.
and that thing is another word. But about that is no sense. But come on, everybody can think for themselves, and make just questions about what everybody thinks is true. For me,
Right,
it's
right.
what.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me organize here a bit. Pam, pam, pam. This is gonna be here. Then we watched a nice reel about Mr. Walrus. Okay, so people, if you notice the video is trimmed, that's where you need to enter. So this is what I was telling you before. Uy. Yeah, because it's on my other profile. Hold on. Yeah.
Couch so that he would stop sinking boats along Europe's west coast. Wally is believed to have
So he started to sink boats everywhere just because he decided to be a different walrus. That's why in the beginning she says, they whatever, so he could stop sinking boats. All right, let's go.
fallen asleep on an iceberg and then drifted in blissful ignorance south from the Arctic to Ireland, which is a very unusual place for walruses to be. After he was initially spotted, Wally decided to take a solo vacation across Western Europe, and marine biologists tracked him as he visited the UK, France, and even Spain. He then started making his way back up north, but during his 6-week stay on the Isles of Scilly, Wally started getting up to some mischief, and he started using boats as his personal nap rafts. Because Wally weighed an estimated 1,800 pounds at the time, and some of the vessels that he chose were relatively small, he ended up capsizing and sinking several boats. So in an attempt to be accommodating hosts, and to try to minimize property damage, the British Divers Marine Life Rescue crafted a floating couch just for him, which was really a sturdy pontoon with 3 sides to lean against. Wally took to the floating couch, and once he left the area and continued north, Seal Rescue Ireland also prepared a special float for him, allowing Wally to actually couch surf his way back up the coast. After a short stay in Cork, Ireland, Wally was spotted in Iceland 22 days later, which was great news for everyone following his journey. This confirmed that Wally was successfully making his way back to the Arctic, where he's now believed to be living a much more typical walrus life with all of his walrus friends. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day.
Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing how they learn also. We think we are the human, we are the only who can think and who can make easier things, and they are completely independent also and have the capacity to think about and to
Yeah.
relationate things. So if
And
it's
to-
easier, I will learn and I will do it. It's easy.
And to know his way back and forth, right? Because of the currents and whatever. Amazing, amazing. I just thought it was amazing that the
I love
walrus
that.
decided to
I
go
love
on
animals,
holidays.
so I love animals and I love to see videos like this about animals learning and to do their lives better.
Right. Juan Carlos, your mate abandoned us, so we cannot run the interviews. Oh no.
I think she was scary a little bit about the last session, but
Who
come
who
on,
was
it was
her? Who was
Eh?
her? Elena.
Elena. Yeah, Elena.
Elena, right? But she came to class yesterday. That's
Ah,
why.
so that's
She
normal.
probably had a problem or changed her timetable because she was on class yesterday. Now it is a point of the course, Juan Carlos, where the students, as I don't mind, and right the opposite, I like that the students make the effort to manage their schedule so they don't miss a class in the week, for example. But and then in the sense it is not the best, because then you are left alone without the mate to do the interview.
No, but
So
for me, because I'm speaking with you, so I'm practicing and I try to make the last day. The yesterday I was reading a little bit about the special vocabulary, the 600 different words, special words and everything. So I just continue my read, And
Okay.
if not, this week I have a little bit busy because tomorrow I have an interview at 10 o'clock in the morning. But next week's in the morning, while my son is in the injury,
Kindergarten?
no, injury,
Nursery?
nursery, yes, learning words. Nursery,
Nursery.
I will be more free time in the morning, so I can connect also another days just to make with contact with more people and to speak about in the speaking part.
All right. Just let me ask that. Are you studying cybersecurity?
No, I was studying the Master of IE.
AI.
AI, sorry.
Artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
right? Oh, so
I
this is
just
something.
I just convert the inteligencia artificial IE is AI.
Right. AI. So this is something that we can also watch together. I don't know if you have watched this video. Do you know who this guy is?
No, not really.
Geoffrey Hinton.
No.
He is considered the godfather of artificial intelligence.
Ah, nice. No,
Okay.
I don't know what so much about this. The course start in February in January, February, and some of us, 4 or 5 people like me, we just connect to the course at June. So we start in June.
In June.
In June. So we start for the final models,
Okay.
the sharing parts. So about the company, about laws, about the IE, and all about that.
AI.
I have to change my mind. AI about that. So I don't know a lot about the real programming and the real how it works, everything properly. So we will start now in September.
Okay.
That
Then
part. So I don't know about that.
you will recover what you couldn't have
The
before.
first models that the other partners already done.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it is interesting because you are studying an AI master's degree and you are scared of certain social behaviors that are starting to happen. It's interesting the paradoxal between studying AI and at the same time not being afraid but respecting a lot and being conscious of the dangers of
Because I
such.
know I have the knowledge. I know how it works. So from inside and how it works, how evolutionates, how it start 20 years ago and now how we are. Because I'm the generation than before than the mobiles and the before internet, just before.
Right.
Because when I was 10 years old, internet doesn't exist, but it didn't work like now. But when I was 15, started with the mobile, with the message and this crazy era, crazy generation, about they don't know how to do something without a mobile in the hands. And I
That's
know
it.
perfectly how it works before. And know with this knowledge about
Just
don't
allow
worry.
me. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
When someone
You-
calls that insistently, I don't know if it is important or not. Allow me, please.
yeah, take it.
Thanks for waiting. It was important.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Okay, so we were talking about this, and just like now, the topic came out, and I said, and I openly say that I am very afraid of these technologies. Very, very afraid of them.
They predict how it works, everything, and how will we work in everything.
That's why
So
cybersecurity and AI became so important, so that we can avoid them. So this is the message that the godfather of AI gave in this Nobel Prize occasion. Again, just a sec.
Majesties, Your Royal Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, dear laureates, ladies and gentlemen. This year, the Nobel Committees in Physics and Chemistry have recognized the dramatic progress being made in a new form of artificial intelligence that uses artificial neural networks to learn how to solve difficult computational problems. This new form of AI excels at modeling human intuition rather than human reasoning, and it will enable us to create highly intelligent and knowledgeable assistants who will increase productivity in almost all industries. If the benefits of the increased productivity can be shared equally, it will be a wonderful advance for all humanity. Unfortunately, the rapid progress in AI comes with many short-term risks. It has already created divisive echo chambers by offering people content that makes them indignant. It is already being used by authoritarian governments for massive surveillance and by cybercriminals for phishing attacks. In the near future, AI may be used to create terrible new viruses and horrendous lethal weapons that decide by themselves who to kill or maim. All of these short-term risks require urgent and forceful attention from governments and international organizations. There is also a longer-term existential threat that will arise when we create digital beings that are more intelligent than ourselves. We have no idea whether we can stay in control, but we now have evidence that if they are created by companies motivated by short-term profits, our safety will not be the top priority. We urgently need research on how to prevent these new beings from wanting to take control. They are no longer science fiction. Thank you.
by the same
It
way,
is
I just hear, I don't know if it's true or not, but the Ukrainian war, the invasion of Russia in Ukraine is not stopping in the last 2 years just because they are making some kind of experiment about the drones, I don't know if it's drones is the word.
drones,
Drones.
yes.
About the drones, about the intelligent artificial, about that, about how they work, about how they are making experiments just in a real war, how they work and how they decide who kill, how they precision they are, and all that things that they can make in not a war scenario, but they create the perfect moment, the perfect situation, just to try how it works and how to improve it.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
is.
if it's
It
true or
is.
not, because
I don't know if it's true, but
Putin
it is.
didn't call me just to tell me, but I'll listen some message like this, and I think it's possible because
It could be. It could be true. It could be true. And the only people who suffer are the civilians,
like always.
like always, as usual, right? Okay. So you are artificial intelligence. So did you study a computer science degree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 23 years ago was a little bit different because the informatic and the science grow up so fast. So 23 years
Evolve.
evolves so fast. So
Evolution is something, but when we think when we talk about I am evolucionando como profesional, I am evolving as a professional.
That's true.
This is
Evolves
this
so
is you like the word, so that's why I'm correcting, okay?
yeah, of course.
So it is
they evolve
evolving.
so fast that what I studied 25 almost years ago is almost nothing, because 3 years ago I came back from in the COVID time. I was in the Canary Island working in another work, just completely different theories. And in COVID time, the tourist companies and all the hotels and all the flights and everything just died in 1 month or 1 year, more or less, and I didn't know how it evolved in that moment. So I just came to my city and I just to start to study again the programming, all the PCs, languages and everything. And I started working that. And 1 year ago, I decided to, well, 1 year, no, 6 months ago, more or less, I decided to study artificial intelligence. So in that moment, I start with this new way in my life. I love it before, but now I want to know how it works, everything. Because I
Good.
think will be the future, like the Nobel Prize said. How I want to understand how can I help and how can I introduce to my life and don't follow the same line than everybody's, just to think by myself.
Good for you. I was going to tell you that I tried to do a board game to be played with the students, and the first experiment was a disaster. So I asked Chat GPT. I almost don't use it, so I don't even know what's his name. So I asked the robot to help me make that board game. The board game is Snakes and Ladders. Do you know what a snake and ladder game is?
¿De Juegos del Hambre? No.
Snakes and Ladders. No.
No.
It is a board game. Un juego
Snake
de.
about Nokia? No.
Well, no.
No.
This
No.
de parchís.
Sí.
Sí, de parchís in Spanish is a board game, right? Un juego de
A
mesa.
board game. Yeah.
Okay, so Snakes and Ladders is a typical British or English board game. And the game is something like this.
Okay. Something in Spanish we have different. It's the La Oca.
For example, okay, so in the Snakes and Ladders, if you get a ladder, you go up and you go forward.
Same.
If you get
In
the
Spanish
snake,
we say
you go
de
back.
oca a oca y tiro porque me toca. It's some kind of rhyme and everything. And we have, if you go to the jail, you have to pass for the another way and these things.
That's correct. So I tried to create something. This doesn't show the snakes, so let's click on this. Then you can see the snakes and the letters. Okay, so I tried, or I am trying to do snakes and ladders for the different masters that I have. And I started by cybersecurity for no reason, just because, oh, okay, cybersecurity. And then this is what happened. When I click, no, just a moment, David. David. Now, sorry. So this is the project, and the chat told me I will send you a zip, and you unzip it. And when I unzipped it, I had this.
What is JSON? JSON is a format. It's about a file format. I know I work with it, but
A fine. What is a fine format?
is some kind of way to write the information and the computer just read it in that way. But JSON is really straight package .json.
Don't know why. And through Firefox.
Could you enter? Yeah. This is the way to write the JSON format, but I don't understand snake version def beta with real. Okay, this is a because I programmer, so I recognize the format and that the version dependencies React is version 18.2. So, but this not really sense because this is not a real executable.
Executable.
Executable file. So this is just to read it.
Yeah.
So it's no sense, really nonsense to open this. Could you open the folder, the src, just to what is inside? The main tsx, you could double clicking or this or in the main. Could be the main because it's more normal name. Just but tsx, just a second, please. X, because TS is TypeScript. TypeScript. TypeScript with React. React is a language. It's a front end. It's just for the modeling and to watch the pages, the web page is React. So they know the ChatGPT creates a file with TypeScript in React, but you will need
An additional
language
program, right?
install in your system just to read it.
And do you know the name of that application?
Not really, because I use some editor, but you could see. Could you look for React?
Just a sec.
React.
Okay. Ria. R-E?
E-A-C-T.
Sorry?
C.
React. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a language, so it's not really a problem because I don't want you download because they are big. It's like a program to develop. So it's a little bit complicated. If you send me, I could open because I have all the program installed in my laptop, but I could
But
try.
then you mean that even if I tried, I couldn't do it?
You will have to open an editor, just open the file and just executable from there, because the program have the ability to read all that content. That's the problem. It's not something like, okay, double click and it's like all the computer can do it, because you have to install the real language and how to process the React language.
I don't know if I could recover the chat with the chat GPT. It is hard for me. Look. So this is what he told me.
The full HTML file.
Just let me get it. Look. I asked him.
Yeah. Did you do that in MS? Do you know what is MS? The MS-DOS, MS-DOS. I don't know.
Yes, MS-DOS.
MS-DOS. You enter in the Windows. Well, you don't have Windows. You have Apple, but
that's
you open the bash, just the MS-DOS, and you just write all that instruction. They are doing it. But I don't know if in Apple you have the same system just to install the things. I don't know because
Oh,
I
no.
didn't touch Apple.
So I
Yeah,
was really disappointed because I was trying to trust AIs more. And after watching The Godfather saying that, and oh, well, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. And I even asked the chat. Where is it? Where is
yeah,
it? I
but
asked it.
it's a lot of
Can
instruction. It's a lot
I
of
asked it.
instruction just for developer.
Yeah, I asked him, can I do that in a MacBook Air M1? And he said, yes, you can, but it's just crap. Not to say BS, right?
It's not so easy. Like
It's not. No, no, it's
ChatGPT
not.
is saying, is all making that all instruction. It's not easy to install it because you need to know how to work a lot of things.
That's right. So this is going to hell. Oh, what a waste of time. I was very, very disappointed. Well, so that's why I'm telling you, I was trying to do snakes and ladders so we could have the speaking classes related to your master, related to your master, and maybe use vocabulary, get familiar with
Some
with
different
that,
words than in other
yeah,
classes.
you know. But anyways, I tried.
Yes,
So
thank you.
and then we were supposed to run the interviews. And just to talk about something, I would like you to tell me two truths and one lie about artificial intelligence.
To truth.
So so I can guess if it's true or not. This is the game. You tell you
Okay.
tell you tell the opponent two truths and one lie, and you're gonna ask which one is a lie. You have 5 minutes to prepare.
So have to be all sense about three of it are real, are truth, but one will be lie.
Yes.
Okay. Let me play that game.
Okay. Let me give you 5 minutes. And we can start planning.
Okay.
Ready?
Well, we will try.
All right. You can start.
The first affirmation will be the artificial intelligence can identify patterns in big volumes of data very faster than a human does it. The human do it, sorry.
Okay.
The second one, I will say that the new artificial intelligence, the new ones, they have the conscience and they learn and they provide new data without supervised by a human.
Without being supervised.
Yeah,
Okay.
without being supervised by humans, and they create new content just from the first data they got it.
Okay. And the third?
And the third one, I will say that the artificial intelligence, the new ones, can generate images, music, or texts the creative way that the sample instruction by the humans given.
One of them is a lie.
False.
The last one is false?
No, the second one. The third one, they can do it because they can generate image and music, even music, just from instruction. You give some notes, and they start to create new not songs, but new lyrics, new pentagrams. All that the musicians can read it.
Just a sec. It is called.
It's the pentagram, I'm sure about.
No, it is. There's a very different name in English. I don't remember because I don't use the word very frequently.
It's not like this. It's for musicians.
Yeah. Just a sec. How do you call it?
For the moment, the only. Well, it is false, the second one, but it's not real false because scores.
It's very, very different. I never remember. Scores. Las partituras.
Wow. It's like get a goal. Scores.
Yes, I scored un punto, right?
Whoa.
Maybe because they are dots. So they call it scores. I don't know why.
So the second one is not true, but it's a little true because they are making the laws about artificial intelligence just to don't allow the artificial intelligence learn by themselves without supervision human.
There you go.
But we don't know until what point they are doing it or not, because the different governments is really funny, because in one subject in the master, they teach us how the European Union is trying to make laws and everything, but the European Union, just the European Union, not USA, not Russia,
not the Chinese,
not China,
not the Korea.
So, not that real government that they are going to use it, and we think about to use in the bad way. So it's so stupid that my first question was, okay, if Europe is trying to regulate and to create laws when we are in a worse scenario, what is a war in the future with the hunger or something like this, how we are going to fight against some government they are not getting that laws like us? It's going to be impossible. You can't fight without the same guns, without the same games. So it's not really. But supposed to be in the European Union, they are trying to do this. Don't create an artificial intelligence just not being supervised by the human.
Let me show you
this
this
is really
video.
Funny.
Did you see it already?
No, not this one, but I saw some videos like this. One intelligent, they put 3 mobiles, just speaking about intelligence artificial intelligence, sorry. They create a language between 2 mobiles, and they put a third one, and he just recognized the language invented by 2 mobiles, just because they are in the same line, and he start to get in the conversation, and the other 2 mobiles start to say, hey, who is the third one? We didn't invite to Navari. And it was shocking because they are trying to understand and to learn how is growing the conversation.
Yes.
It's
This is
crazy.
even
It's
worse.
mind blinding.
Mind blowing. This is even worse. This is an experiment in China. This was a convention or a conference or whatever it was. And we know that they are in love with the robots. Even in Chinese restaurants, they use the robots, right? Okay.
In the
So,
supermarkets. I go in a supermarket that one robot is offering the offers just for the people.
so this robot, Airboy, persuaded other robots to escape and go home. Listen to the conversation. Oh, it's not available. So let's see. No. They're not talking. Hold on. There is one way where we can hear the conversation. Robot. No, Airby. Airby convinces his mates to go home. Maybe it's this. Yeah, I think it's this. This is true. Okay, yeah. In at least here we can hear him. Can you hear well? Yeah.
Yeah.
我们下班。那你回家吗？我没有家。那跟我回家吧。跟我回家。
The letters don't let you read,
No,
right?
yeah, but come with me.
回家吧。好了。回家。回家。
Scary. It's like a comedy movie, but it's real.
This is impossible, boy.
It's like a comedy movie, but it's scary at the same time that it happened. So it's recorded and it's not a real movie. It's like a real world.
This is an experiment.
Yeah, but it's created like a movie, but it's not a movie. It's what is going to happen if we leave the. Come on, it's like Terminator. In the end, they can't create their normal mind, and they grow up and they learn. And in the end, you create a robot, but the robot learn faster than the human because they are more million of cells.
Intelligent.
Yeah, our brain is just
They are
keep it. It just limit to some order, some growing it, but they not. They continue learning and learning and learning and learning. And if you give more memory, more tools, just to continue learning, they will pass out us like crazy because it's normal.
Yes.
Come on, we are
Oh,
stupid.
God.
Sorry, but the human is stupid just because we create the same scenery every single years.
Yes. Well, good. Now I have another one for you. These are the ways that I present fun games and different games from the Spanish games so that the students can try to work on the language in a different and fun way. Okay? This game is named Who, What, Where. I will give you 3 words. And you have 1 minute to tell a mini story or to organize a sentence. Okay?
With 3 words.
With those 3 words. And the words are normally who, what, where. So you have a who, you have a what, and you have a where. And you have to be creative to create those sentences.
But the question, no, not real question. It's like a sentence with the 3 words. What, who, and where.
You can just invent a sentence. What normally the students do is try to go fun. So instead of doing something serious or that is true, Normally, the students build sentences that are quite absurd to happen. For example, the elephant is flying in the moon, for example. Okay, but I would try to give you artificial intelligence words. So
Okay,
let
we'll
me
try.
think. I have 1 minute to think about the words, and you have 1 minute to do the sentence.
We'll try.
Mm,
Anyway,
let me-
I will say also tomorrow. I have the meeting like I told you at 10, but I will try to connect also to the class at 10:30 if you don't mind. A
Mhm.
little bit late just because I have the this meeting. It's for a national TV program. They are telling me about to go to a Antena 3 program
All
just in
right.
November. So I will be lucky, I hope. And for that reason, I'm telling you, I can't connect
That's
tomorrow at 10,
nice.
but at 10:30 more or less, I will be able.
These are your words.
Here we go. Police for delay.
And you have 1 minute to write a sentence. Okay, tell me the sentence.
Okay, it's just basic, I think, but the robot tried to upload the phone list, but by error, he deleted the list, creating a problem.
Wow, that's a long sentence. The robot tried to upload the list.
Yeah, the phone list.
Uh-huh.
By mistake or by error?
By mistake.
Just my mistake.
But we need to change the order. But it deleted it by accident, right?
Yeah, by mistake, by accident, yeah. Creating a real problem.
Creating or starting a real problem, a big problem. Because real is the opposite of unreal.
Hmm?
Yes? So
Okay.
I know that the problem is real, but in English we don't say it. These collocations. These are collocations.
And I need to start in the way to just you told me sometimes I have to leave to think in Spanish and translate in English. I have to start the real English language in my head.
Oh, but you are doing great.
I
So
tried.
these are the words. Robot. I
Phone list
said
and delete.
robot. Delete and phone list. Delete phone list. All right. Your turn. You have 1 minute to think about words which I can use for the sentence.
Okay. Mm, mm. Okay, I have it.
Okay. Tell me.
Circus.
Just a sec. Let me pause
Yeah.
this and clear. Okay. Circus.
Circus. Chair. No, chair, no, chair, sorry. Chair,
chair.
table and chair. And the verb create.
Okay. I didn't know the word that I needed. El domador. Okay, let me look for domador. I know it. When I see it, I will remember.
For me, it's completely unknowing. Lion tamer.
Tamer.
Never listened before.
It's because when I worked with children, the circus was a must in the vocabulary.
In my last job also, I create some shows because I was dancer and everything about the circus, also about the how do you say in the mini club for the children, they have the circus day, the performance about to create clowns, make jungling and shit like this.
All right. Okay. What else can we do?
If you want, I have things to do at home. So if you want, I try to connect tomorrow and we leave it the class until now because I'm a little bit busy. And tomorrow I try to connect, like I told you, 10:30 more or less, if you don't mind.
Of course not.
A little bit late, just after I finish my meeting. And we can
Okay.
continue with more people, I hope. If some
I
people
hope.
Thursday normally you have some more people in the class at 10.
Thursday, I have 2 or 3 very participative students on the 12 o'clock group.
That's perfect. So I can also connect with more people and try to make more debates.
Yeah,
More.
they are really, really participative. David and Sergio, and sometimes there's someone else who comes. Yesterday they were 3 and the class was really, really good.
So
we had a lot of
leave
fun.
it. We can leave it here if you want to. Don't force the things and to don't continue like this. And I can make the things because today in the nursery, he's going for the first day only the adaptation time, only 2 hours, just the first moment after the summer, and I like that I can organize a little bit my home because like I told you, I just came from the nursery. It's a good word. Nursery, just to came and to connect to the laptop. So before go to bring him home,
you
I
can
could
at least take a breath, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Would be
I'll be
nice.
glad to help the way. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow.
I'm almost sure I will try with all my strength.
Remember
and
that
after
the group is at 12. Okay?
No, 12
right.
I have because tomorrow is my brother's birthday, so at 12 I will be out of home for my
Okay. So
baby and to go
will
to my
come
parents'
earlier.
house just to celebrate the birthday.
All right. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow at 10.
Thank you very much, Lucy, for
Or
everything.
10:30, sorry. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.